The night was dark, the sky was clear. Flight MH370, a Boeing 777, stood poised on the runway at Kuala Lumpur International Airport. It was March 8, 2014. The flight, carrying 227 passengers and 12 crew members, was destined for Beijing. At 12:41 a.m. local time, MH370 received clearance for takeoff. The aircraft climbed into the night sky, beginning its journey across the South China Sea. Everything seemed routine, a familiar ballet of man and machine. Little did anyone know, this seemingly ordinary flight would soon become one of the most baffling mysteries in aviation history. The disappearance of MH370 without a trace would captivate the world, spark countless theories, and leave a void of unanswered questions. The first leg of the flight proceeded without incident. The crew made routine contact with air traffic control in Malaysia. Then, at 1:19 a.m., as MH370 approached Vietnamese airspace, something strange occurred. The transponder, which transmits the aircraft's location, went silent. Air traffic controllers in Kuala Lumpur tried to contact the pilots, but there was no response. MH370 had vanished from radar screens. Military radar continued to track MH370, even after it disappeared from civilian radar. The data revealed a shocking turn of events. The aircraft had deviated sharply from its planned flight path. Instead of heading northeast towards Beijing, MH370 had turned west, crossing back over the Malay Peninsula. The aircraft then flew south, continuing for several hours until its signal was finally lost over the remote southern Indian Ocean. The world watched in astonishment as the mystery of MH370 unfolded. With no distress call, no wreckage, and a baffling flight path, speculation ran rampant. Experts and armchair detectives alike grappled with a multitude of theories, each attempting to explain the inexplicable. Some experts suggested a catastrophic mechanical failure, perhaps a sudden decompression or a fire that disabled the crew and sent the plane on an uncontrolled descent. Others hypothesized a deliberate act, pointing to the possibility of hijacking or even a suicidal pilot. Section 5. Searching for answers, a global effort. The search for MH370 became the most expensive in aviation history. A multinational effort involving dozens of countries deployed ships, aircraft, and advanced technology to scour vast stretches of the Indian Ocean. The initial search focused on the South China Sea, where the plane was last seen on civilian radar. However, the discovery of the military radar data shifted the search area thousands of miles away to the southeastern Indian Ocean. This remote and unforgiving region, known for its deep waters and treacherous weather, presented immense challenges for search and rescue teams. Section 6. Pieces of the puzzle, debris and data analysis. Despite the Herculean efforts, the search for MH370 yielded few clues for several years. Then, in 2015, a piece of debris washed ashore on Reunion Island off the coast of Africa. It was later confirmed to be a flaperon from MH370. Over the next few years, more debris, including parts of the wing and fuselage, was found on islands in the Indian Ocean. Analysis of the debris, along with sophisticated oceanographic modeling, helped refine the search area. Section 7. The unanswered questions, lingering mysteries. Despite the discovery of debris, the main wreckage of MH370 and the crucial black box flight recorders remains elusive. The lack of a definitive explanation for the plane's disappearance continues to baffle investigators and fuel endless speculation. What caused MH370 to deviate from its course? Was it a mechanical failure, a deliberate act, or a combination of factors? What were the final moments of the flight like for the passengers and crew? These questions, unanswered, haunt the families of those lost and continue to intrigue the world. Section 8. Learning from tragedy, aviation safety enhanced. The tragedy of MH370, while unsolved, has had a profound impact on the aviation industry. The disaster exposed vulnerabilities in global aircraft tracking systems and led to calls for improved safety measures. In the wake of MH370, the International Civil Aviation Organization, or ICAO, implemented new regulations requiring airlines to track their aircraft more frequently. The industry also invested in new technologies, such as real-time tracking systems that provide more precise and frequent location updates. Section 9. A Perpetual Mystery, MH370's Enduring Legacy. The disappearance of MH370 remains one of the most perplexing mysteries of our time. The absence of a definitive explanation, the tragic loss of life, and the sheer scale of the search efforts have left an indelible mark on the world. While the official search for MH370 has been suspended, the quest for answers continues. Independent investigators and researchers persist in their efforts to unravel the mystery, driven by a desire for closure, a thirst for knowledge, and a belief that even the most baffling puzzles can be solved.